I don't know what the heck happened there, but something happened. No. Right, anyway. Whew. Anyway, we're back again. Stayed an ASCII poem that we're playing for ages. So, eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. Well, that's about it. I because I wouldn't be easy to read poem. Right is that I get Yuri next. Can you not? Sorry, Pinterest. Stop. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah, okay, time to be lectured. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after all the reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Okay. I couldn't help but notice that this has been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I didn't really notice. What were you gonna say? Right. It's just that there are more specific writing habits than are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognise in the new writers is that they're trying to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. I can't read Yuri. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thoughts, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into even writing a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes to practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you vulnerable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't really be talking to people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologising to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Maybe all of us. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Oh god. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight I have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calming, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I hope I read that right. ... I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all, but it took you such a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty, yeah. And then you have mine. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest? I suppose? I don't know. Are you into ghost, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Anime queen. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But I remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than just tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in their last remaining place of comfort and unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought about that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. And this leaves us with Myrniker. Let's go. Hi, Anime Queen. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to. Don't worry, Anime Queen. We're all a little embarrassing today, you know? We're embarrassed. But that's the sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Anime Queen. I just put a bunch of random words, I don't even know what I was doing. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Yeah. Oh jeez. No, it kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. Well, I was going for it. And she's a good writer too, but then I added that one Yuri thing at the end, and then I put a bunch of Sayuris. I don't know what I was doing, Monica. So, take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Who? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they were written for kids, but you think about them. They can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. Oh, my camera's going off. There we go. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying to write gently things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see anything you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you to find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Or I kind of... Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty comfortable for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always have to feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbour, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. Oh, God. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film out in the sun, but it's too late. My retains, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realise now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he of another side was looking in. Oh. So, what do you think? It's very freedom, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. That was the inspiration behind this one. Well, I'm not sure if you don't know how to put it. I guess you could say that that's some kind of empathy recently. My foot. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An empathy? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Yuri. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Ooh, let's hear it. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. So, if you try so hard to make it perfect, then you will never make any progress. Just force yourself into getting down to the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thanks. Thanks, Monica. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for how mediocre writing abilities. Even if I'm just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism of something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was just trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice you say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Oh god. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Anime Queen did too. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the author, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I become across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Yeah. And Anime Queen liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh god. Oh! I didn't realise you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Oh god. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Anime Queen appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you think he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Anime Queen started showing up. Oh god. Natsuki? Guys, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Anime Queen, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poem so convoluted for no reason? This meaning should jump out a simple reader, not to force himself to have it figured out. Help me explain to her, Anime Queen. Wait, there's no reason to have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Anime Queen? Well? How do I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I knew anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... Oh no. Oh, you know I like you both, but Sayori, help me. Natsuki glares at me, drying up words I had in my mouth. So I said I'd turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah? Everyone's fighting to make Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your life feel like this? Anime Queen? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. That's unfair to others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a sucked up jerk she's being. She would never, oh for God's sake. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Oh my God, thank you, Sayori. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. Oh, my friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? But because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, okay. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were, big and beautiful. Yeah. Oh God. Sayori. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Well, I'm not surprised. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. Oh wait, so this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader so I can organise things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like that I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess it just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't it? You can say that. She might be an airhead at sometimes, but sometimes she's just weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Yeah. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Oh, such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little bit more. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Anime Queen, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I don't know. I think to myself, did I learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Anime Queen, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hehe. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like this. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Anime Queen, it's nice I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught into that kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, I just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Pat. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as internal monologue at sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Another good day and another poem. Okay, so I'm guessing we're still using Natsuki. So we are going to Papa again. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're going to Vanilla. Yes. Oh, Kawaii. Yeah, that's anime. Boop. Yes. Parfait. Sunset. Oh God. Okay. Giggle. Okay. We're good. Okay, so that's Sayori. Love. Oh, yeah, that is you. Melody. Lollipop. Rainbow? Nope. Cute. Heartbeat. Oh, okay. Anime. Pink. Twirl. Oh god. Okay. Heart? Oh, that's you. Suicide. Jesus. That would be a Yuri thing. Laugh? Of course, that's you. Okay. Bliss. God. Fluffy. Okay. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here in the past couple of days. Enter the club room as usual. Scene greets me. Hi, Anime Queen. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hehe. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get into a good mood. But I guess it's always a simple thing with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come to buy me a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? I'm gonna rob you. No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money that I could lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that leaves the one option. Ah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Suddenly, Yuri giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in the book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Anime Queen to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling mischievous something like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got so absorbed into my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun side of you. There's no way you could think of me like that. You're alright, though. I did do something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That! Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, you wouldn't have come in if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Pram! Oh my god. Did she just get slapped? Gah! Out of nowhere, something smacks her in the face and tumbles onto the desk. A hand. Ow! What was... A cookie? Oh. Sure enough, it's a gigantic cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. Oh, it was Natsuki. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though, haha. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hehe. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Oh. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously do that? Uh-huh. Mouthful, Sayori trots away safely to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monika's in the club room. Oh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Oh. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over a boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Oh god, sorry. Monica quizzically gasses around at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played musical that well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Anime Queen. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to pressure you or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not at all, really. I choose to leave Sayori's mischievous escapade. And me dying. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Oh. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah, don't worry, I kept my promise. I pulled out the first volume of Parfait Girls from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way into the closet. I follow. So, you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forgot. The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found... Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates out from the side of the closet. Huh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you remove my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking so much space in her closet, so I had to move some stuff around to clean up a bit. It is all still there, I just had to organize it a bit. Urgh. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Oh, sounds like someone's home. Okay. Careful. I know what I'm doing. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna have to end this here a minute, and I will go live again when I've